Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we are so excited to have you again. Today is Easter Sunday, and what we are getting today should be Easter messages, especially from men of God and those who are religious leaders in Christendom. But shockingly, most of the religious leaders are using this opportunity to express their concern over the downward move in the country, the issue of insecurity, the issue of Nigerians facing tough time, courtesy of the current administration. And right now, you're going to hear what the bishops in Kaduna State, a bishop in Kaduna State, and also an Anglican bishop, also what he has to say about this administration, even as he issued out his Easter message. Don't forget that Matthew Coker, of Catholic bishop of the Diocese of Sokoto, had also hit Buhari real good, exposing a lot of things and the situation in the country. This time around, it's coming from Kaduna State. We're going to give you full details of this in a jiffy, but if you've not subscribed, please do well, hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, the Bishop, Diocese of Kaduna, Anglican Communion, Timothy and the Bishop of Kaduna Catholic Archdiocese, Matthew Manoso Dagozo, have called for President Buhari's resignation over raging insecurity in the country. The call was contained in their separate Easter messages to the nation, where Bishop Yahaya said that the right thing to do by a leader who cannot deliver is to bow out of office. There is hope for Nigeria as a nation. Similarly, Bishop Dagozo said it was hard to disagree with the Northern Elders' position on the need for President Buhari to resign from office over killings in the country. He said the only thing the people got each time Nigerians are killed, maimed, and abducted were empty assurance and reassurance of security by political leaders. According to him, he said, my Easter message is that there is hope for every individual in the country. There is hope for Nigeria as a nation. I know what we are going through. It is a dangerous and perilous time, but I tell you, the only tonic of tomorrow is hope. I don't want to join issues with northern elders because I am not the politician. But the truth about leadership is that there is morality in leadership. If you cannot deliver as a leader in a civilized claim, the right thing and best thing to do is to bow out. But what gives me concern seriously is that I am not sure if the president knows that his name is going down in history as a president that is supervising the killing of his people, as a president who is the petroleum minister. Today in Kaduna, we don't have petrol for how many months? As a president who is supervising the nation, ASU has closed down university. The future generation is bleak. As a president who supervises where you hear billions of naira being budgeted and you don't see anything verifiable for it. So for me, I am not talking as a politician, I'm talking as a citizen of this nation. I am talking with the voices of the masses. I talk with the reality on ground. I don't know those of you around Mr. President, all you want to do is to rob his name from the glory of the future. I hope it's not the best thing you are doing because I don't know if they are shielding you from information. Look at the real way attack. Our brothers and sisters are in captivity, and we are not hearing from Mr. President himself. The spokesman can speak for the president that the citizens of this country are in the hands of terrorists. Mr. President should sit up. Even if somebody is speaking for him, he is telling lies. In other claim, the president will not sleep and hate will rule because somebody is responsible for the laxity that led to that train attack. For me, Mr. President needs to do an x-ray of his leadership in the past 7 years because by next month, he will be 7 years fully on the saddle. Has he done very well? How much was dollar when you took over power? How much was petrol when you took over power? How was insecurity when you took over power? Where was education when you took over power? Where was the name of Nigeria when you took over power? Today, we hear money being budgeted for a turnaround maintenance of refineries. Where are the refineries? And how do you want me to believe that corruption is being fought in Nigeria? Commenting on the state pardon granted former governor of Taraba and Plateau State, Jolly Nyame and Joshua Dariye, respectively, the Anglican bishop said, like Femi Falana said, somebody stole Indomie and you send him to 6 months imprisonment, and somebody stole billions of naira and you set him free. Therefore, let's go to our prison and begin to apologize to the prisoners. You cannot set free those who stole patrimony of the people and sent to prison to languish those who stole 5,000 naira or 1,000 naira in this country. Are you telling me that what is good for the goose is not good for the gander? Are you telling me that it is animal farm that we have as Nigeria? As far as I'm concerned, I have said it before. Nigeria is at war. Soldiers are being killed. Citizens are being killed. If you take the statistics of the number of soldiers and police that are being killed, you will know that Nigeria is at war. Infrastructure are being attacked and vandalized. There should be a national emergency of recall to ex-servicemen and recruit young men to fight insurgency if possible, because desperate times need desperate measure. Begin to train young people in all the 36 states. In a state where we have less than 50,000 soldiers, we are not ready for this war. Also, technology should be deployed. This is war. It is very serious war. The fact that they were able to attack the airport, the train, I hope the villa is safe. Catholic Bishop Dagozo said, given where we are right now in terms of insecurity and the government's handling of the situation thus far, it is hard for one to disagree with Bulama Bukati's assertion that the Buhari government is incompetent, inept, and careless, and the Northern Elders Forum that his leadership has proved spectacularly incapable of providing security over Nigeria. Our predicament today, especially in the northwest region of our country, and particularly in Kaduna State, is akin to that of the two runaway disciples, with high hopes prior to 2015 that someone will rescue us from the grip of terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, armed robbers, cattle rustlers, marauding headers, and such alike. All we get are empty assurance and reassurance of security by our political leaders each time scores of Nigerians are killed, maimed, and abducted as witnesses recently in the mass killing and abduction in Agunu, Kagoro, Goron, Shuhura area, attacks on Kaduna International Airport, the Abuja Kaduna bound train that led to the killing of 8 people, injury of scores, and abduction of more than 150, the killing of our gallant soldiers and vigilante in the notorious Benewari axis, and most recently the Plateau, Benue, and Taraba mass killing have left most Nigerians with little or no trust and confidence in those charged with the constitutional responsibility of securing their lives and property. To say the least, the seeming incompetence and the lack of political will to face the ever-increasing insecurity head-on has left most Nigerians in a state of quandary, to the extent that some members of the National Assembly and others well-respected individual Nigerians are publicly calling on the citizen to beat arm in order bear arms in order to defend themselves. Do we need any further sign of a failed state? Your guess is as good as mine. Wow. This thing has touched every Nigerian. And right now, it all started when, the imam came out and was expressing his mind. Everybody came after him and all of that. You can't stop it. As far as you're not doing well, you can't stop the people from talking. Even if you are holding their lives in your hand, you can't stop it. Now look at the Easter message everybody is releasing, especially it's those who are suffering this thing in the in the northwest and northeast. They are talking without fear or favor. It's high time something very drastic needs to be done. We are tired of so much talking. We will do this, we will do that. No proof anywhere. It's getting worse day after day. We need to wake up. The government need to wake up and do the needful. That's where we would like to leave it. Go to our comments.